welcome with me here. This is Patrick here at Safe Harbor. He is our media marketing manager. Hopefully I got that right for you, Patrick.
Yeah.
And he'll be our first guest for this series, and we'll kind of go into some of our events that we've hosted or been a part of this past month. So if you want to lead into some things that we've done here at Safe Harbor.
Yeah, absolutely. So last month we had the 6th annual Blessing of the Boats, and we were a major sponsor along with Ludington Bay Brewery for the Blessing of the Boats.
Nice.
The point of this Blessing of the Boats was to raise money for the Lighthouse Keepers Association, which we were very successful at doing.
Okay, yeah.
We raised over $16,000 for the South Point Lighthouse Keepers Association.
That's awesome. Okay, good. Well, that's great. Yeah. So was there anything else that we might have kind of helped with that past month? I think that was kind of our big focus and everything there.
Yeah, and I'd taken some notes too. Another thing about Blessing of the Boats, we had 500, at least 500 attendees at the Blessing of the Boats. So it was a major success. It was on the west end, right down Ludington Avenue.
Oh yeah, just right at the end there. That's nice.
Yeah, and there was a laser light show, good music.
Really? Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was really fun. But up and coming, we have Member Appreciation Day, which is going to be on August 23rd. So to our members out there, be on the lookout. More to come with that.
Yeah, definitely more information that way.
Yeah. We also will be sponsoring the skate tournament, which is August 11th down at the skate rink down by the beach.
Yeah, right there by the mini golf course there. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So that's what we have up and coming right now.
Nice.
We also have next year's Blessing of the Boat scheduled.
Oh, we have the date for it?
Yeah. June 7th of 2025.
Okay, perfect.
Mark your calendar.
I guess we will scooch along into our next topic, which would be just kind of generally covering our bases on certain questions that we might have in the community. And the main one of those is what would be the difference between a credit union and a bank. I figured that's a question that a lot of people have, and most people, some don't see it differently and some see it drastically different like we do here. So
yeah, absolutely. So mainly the difference between a credit union and a bank is banks are for-profit institutions, so their goal is to get as much profit as possible to return to their shareholders.
Right,
Whereas for a credit union, we are owned and operated by our members. So in order to be on the board of a credit union, you also have to be a member. And then also all the employees here at Safe Harbor and at all credit unions are members at that credit union.
Oh, okay.
And our goal is we are a not-for-profit organization. So all profits that we generate go back to our members in terms of higher interest rates on your checking accounts, no fees, less fees. In our case, it's no fees for our checking accounts.
Fair, yeah, that's a huge point there. That's
Huge
great,
point,
yeah.
right?
It's amazing.
Yeah, and also lower interest rates on loans that you come to us for, and better products and services for our members.
Awesome, yeah. I definitely feel that being a member, prior to being employed here and everything, and also still seeing it from the ground up going forward that way. It definitely feels that way too, and I wish it's something I would have known about earlier in life. It's just something that some people don't have mentioned to them or anything like that. So
yeah, I was telling a buddy, he, I don't know, a month ago, he was like, so what makes a credit union different from a bank? I gave him that whole spiel.
Yeah.
And he was shocked. He was like, really? I never knew that. And I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of surprising how many people don't really know the difference. And I think if more people knew the difference between a credit union and a bank, they would opt for the credit union each and every time.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're seeing a lot more, loans when it comes to, a lot of people don't know that we host like mortgages and, a lot of car loans and stuff like that, but mainly mortgages. Some people don't think, put credit union and mortgage together too much, but
right.
That is something that we definitely very much offer. So
yeah,
definitely seems like a no-brainer, really, when it comes to that end of it, and just, like, what is your bank truly doing for you?
Right.
And the previous ones I've had, I can't name one thing besides charging me some kind of fee for having a checking account, or who knows what that is, but I feel like what is really tying you to that bank,
Yeah, and you're also gonna find, I feel like, with credit unions, like, it's way more personal as a member. Like, you come into Safe Harbor, and Haley at the front desk, she's gonna greet you by your name. She knows almost every member here, it seems like.
Yeah, it's a good spot to come into.
Yeah,
definitely.
and everybody knows Haley. And,
Yeah,
you
right.
know, we treat you like family here. Whereas for a bank, if you go in there, they're just gonna want to get you in and out as fast as possible.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And 9 times out of 10 banks, they don't even have a receptionist type person there, to greet you or to kind of get you allocated to the right area that you need to go. So 9 times out of 10, you're just waiting in line to figure out where you need to do next or where to go, and
Right.
this one can kind of fast track it for that. So
Yeah,
it's definitely a good thing to have. It's amazing to have. So
yeah, and it's also cool to see the credit union movement's really blowing up around the country. I mean, more and more you see people moving to credit unions as you hear about the credit union difference, and as marketing director here, that's a message that I really want to get out to, obviously not just our members, because our members already know that, but to
Fair.
the community as a whole. And I think everybody should move to the credit union.
yeah, absolutely. I think it's just a direct reflection of our community essentially helping itself. That's how I view credit unions in a sense.
Oh yeah.
So, 'cause they directly give back to the community they're a part of. That's a big mission statement, I believe, of most credit unions.
Oh yeah.
It's giving back, and I think we do a very good job of that.
Yeah, we're always volunteering and sponsoring events that are helping out the community, and it's definitely part of our mission.
Yeah, we have a really good crew here that does lots of good volunteering, whether it's helping with the petunias, doing highway cleanup, and also helping out at some of the food pantries and help raising events like that, being celebrity bartenders downtown to raise money for certain
Right. Habitat
causes.
for Humanity too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a big one, absolutely. I think last year we did a like a crock pot drive for some disenfranchised kind of families that needed some things like that when it comes into the holiday seasons and how to cook a good meal, and that kind of thing. So
Oh really?
yeah, that was a neat event. So because unfortunately we have a fair bit of people that are just living in their cars and that kind of stuff. So that's what we had kind of you can kind of plug that into a car, and some adapters.
Right.
At least that was the mission of that drive there too. So I don't know the exact number on what we donated, but along with groceries, and that is kind of our give back for at least the holiday season for there between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Huh. Yeah, I guess we'll see that up and coming this year too.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd assume that they'd bring that back, or there'll at least be another cause that we can get involved in with it. So
yeah. There's so many we could get involved with. Yeah, but that's mainly the difference between credit unions and banks. We're for the community, not for profit. Our profits go back into our members, and we're really here for the members. Not for the board or any shareholders. We don't have any shareholders.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
just for our members. So I think it's really special.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing thing to have out there, especially coming from a financial institution, essentially. So I think that's that's one you want to be a part of, I believe. So
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
thanks for having you, Patrick. Thanks for letting us have you on the show, and appreciate your input on that. And
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and thank you for being a member
Yeah.
with Safe Harbor, and thank you for listening. Leave a comment of what you want to hear next.
yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, let us know what you'd like to hear and topics you'd like us to cover. So thanks again, and have a good one.